Hello everyone, it's Kitchening here. My name is Manaroka and welcome to our new YouTube channel. So today we'll be baking this. In Portuguese we call it Bolo Formigueiro. It's a chocolate chip cake with coconut inside and some chocolate sauce at the top. I hope you enjoy it and let's do this. First, you preheat your oven at 180 degrees and organize all of your ingredients. To make your batter, start by separating the yolks from the whites. And don't worry if a small amount of yolks or if a shell falls into the bowl. Just remove it and keep doing your batter. I personally like to add half of a teaspoon of baking powder in the whites before beating it. With a hand mixer, beat your whites until peak using the medium velocity. Oh, and you will know that it's done when you do this. Now, let us proceed with the other part. Add sugar to the yolks and beat until you see a pallid mixture into your bowl. Then, add softened butter at room temperature, of course, and let it become homogeneous. It's important to clean the sides of the bowl with a fork or a spoon, just to make sure that everything is well incorporated, And this is the right time to add flour. What we want here is to alternate the flour and the milk, so we will gradually add a small amount of flour and then a small amount of milk until the end, making sure that you begin and end with flour. Please notice that the milk should be warm, not cold, and make sure that everything is mixed, not overmixed. And from now on, we will be using a wooden spoon. It may look heavy, but don't worry because we still have some things to add here. Pour your vanilla extract, just a little bit, and then add the baking powder. I put 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Mix it gently, of course, because we don't want to overmix this. And now it's time to work with our shredded coconut and shredded chocolate. Well, to do this, you just place a bowl of coconut and then put your shredded chocolate there and mix it with a teaspoon. Carefully, of course, because we don't want mess in our kitchen. After joining them together, put this mixture into the batter and mix it gently because we don't want to overmix it. Otherwise, your cake will be dense and that's not what we want here. Oh, and do you remember our whites? Yes, we'll be using them now. Put half of it and mix it slowly and gently, of course, and add the second half and do the same, just mix it. Grease your cake pan with parchment paper. I like to cover everything, but you can also use butter and flour to do this. There's no problem. Put all of the butter into your cake pan, everything until the last spoon, please. And beat the cake pan just to remove some air bubbles there. Place it in the oven for 45 minutes and of course, clean your mess. If your cake tester comes out clean, that means that your cake is done. So just let it cool down and start preparing your chocolate sauce. This is one kind of sauce that gets solid after cooling down, but you can use ganache or whatever you want. Start by adding the cream, sugar, and cocoa powder. Mix it properly until it becomes homogeneous. I like to add some milk on it because I want it to be liquid, So now, let it cook in a low heat until it starts boiling. Add some butter and let it melt. After that, we will add some chocolate pieces to give the desired consistency. Remove the cake from the cake pan and remove the parchment paper for sure. And carefully turn your cake over to cut this ugly part that we have here. That way you will be leveling it. I personally think that this process is really beautiful. You see that sauce? Pour it in the cake and add coconut and chocolate. This is the part that you use your imagination. You can put anything you want. Give some finishing touches and voila! this is our cake. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, comment, and share, of course. This is Kitchening, everyone. See you soon.